Hello Virgo. So today's reading is about what's next in love. Mainly aimed at those of you that are single, but obviously if you're not single, you're more than welcome to watch the video. As always with these readings, if you are finding that the messages that are coming through for you, your main sun sign, aren't resonating or just don't feel right, or maybe sound a bit, the kind of characteristics and traits of the person I'm going to be describing sounds a bit too much like you, watch your moon and or rising signs, there's maybe a message in there. But obviously if you want to watch this one still, obviously crack on, that's fine. It might be a case that maybe the person just mirrors a lot of your kind of energy as opposed to it being you, but obviously you know what feels right, and whatever your intuition tells you, go with it. So yeah, this is what's coming up for you in 2023 as I'm filming this towards the end of 2022. And yeah, so let's just get into it, shall we? So I start off by, I can't remember, I keep changing this, I think. It doesn't matter. By pulling card from, oh no, this is what I keep doing, I keep forgetting. So we start off by pulling a crystal for you guys to kind of get an idea of the energy. So apologies for the noise that this is going to make, so you might want to lower the sound. There's a lot of other crystals in here. Is blue agate. I haven't actually, this is one of the ones that I got in my crystal advent calendar, and I'll be honest, I have not looked them all up as of yet. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to have any information about it. I mean, what I can tell you straight away though is that it is linked to the throat chakra. So communication may be important, but as you can see, it's got quite a bit of kind of like a grey kind of white milky kind of colour to it as well, which makes me think of the crown chakra, even though I know that's purple, but it always makes me think of the crown chakra. More spiritual. But anyway, let's see whether I've got it in here. Probably not, but hey, let's have a look. We have blue kyanite. Yeah, no, I don't. Don't even have agate in general. Ugh, it's annoying. Apologies, guys. I'll put it that way. It's prettier. Obviously, if any of you are particularly interested, obviously you can look it up, or comment below, and I'll make sure I try and remember to add it in the comments about a bit more about the properties of this crystal. Just getting charms now, as you may have gathered, hence the noise again. And yes, I am wearing a Christmas jumper, as it is just gone Christmas. Let's see, charms. Okay. So you have the 4-leaf clover with a ladybird. It's got a diamond in the middle as well. Well, obviously not a real diamond, but so automatically it's making me think about luck being on your side. I'm getting something to do with money for some of you. I also want to say with the diamond, as that's the precious stone that represents the month of April. April might be a significant month for some of you. And then you've got the green here, the very strong emerald green, which is making me think of May, as emerald is the precious stone that represents May. Now, we've got a ladybird on here. And anyone who knows me knows I absolutely adore ladybirds. They're adorable. And they're like drawn to me as well. It's really weird. But anyway, that's enough about me. But I kind of link them with like messages from your spirit guides. And for me, it's like confirmation about a manifestation coming in for me. It might be also for you. That might be why it's here, but hey. Then you've also got this cross. And the phrase, is it a hard cross to bear? A strong cross to bear? A big cross to bear? I can't think of what the phrase is, but it's kind of like 10 of Wands energy. It's like there's that you put in a lot on yourself, or other people are putting a lot on you. And it's kind of like... So, I mean, this probably isn't the case for many of you or any of you, but you'll understand the analogy, hopefully. So, say, for example, you have, you know, the standard family, the mum, dad, and 2 children, a brother and a sister, a boy and a girl. And the father dies, and now the son is the man of the house, you know what I mean? But he's only like 14, so that's taken on a lot, you know what I mean? Obviously that isn't what he has to do, but that's how he feels. It's like that. Hopefully that made sense. I'm not sure how this connects to a love relation connection. It will probably make sense later on, but that's what I'm getting. Take what resonates, leave the rest to somebody else. So anyway, we're going to pull a card from the Archeo to get a bit of an idea about the kind of personality traits of your next kind of person, love interest, potential love interest. So you might have a specific person in mind. You might be dating someone. You might be someone completely new. You know, again, as I say, just take what resonates. These ones haven't been flying out for everybody else, but for you guys. That one. Oh, you want to come? Okay, I want to take them all. Let's go with it. So you guys obviously have 3 people. Well, maybe you do, I don't know. Okay, so first we have the Arbiter. We have the Fatalist, and we have the Alchemist. Move this over here for now. So you're the only group that's had more than one. So with the Arbiter, I get very strong kind of justice tarot vibes with it. Obviously with the scales, blindfold, justice. So, and you've got the blue here as well, which I can't help but not link to this. Interesting. Anyway, so we're looking at someone that maybe is, they may have something to work in the law or the government or something like that, but obviously that doesn't have to be the case for everybody. I get someone that's very, law-abiding, if that makes sense. Let me get my book. Let me tell you exactly what, because I channeled all of these when I got them and made notes. It took a long time, but you guys are worth it, so it's okay, I don't mind. And so let's see what I put. So I put some kind of traits. We've got sensible, calm, stubborn / set in their ways, detail orientated. I put the word judge for some reason instead of justice energy, so that's interesting. I've put they can be a decision maker, an advisor. Obviously got Libra energy here as well. And then I've highlighted the words compassion and placing emphasis on common sense, and that they have core values. Fairness and good sense, opposite of impulsive, incorruptible. So there's someone that is very, I don't want to say the word straight-laced, But I'm feeling that this is linked to this, in the sense that perhaps maybe this is something to do with their upbringing, maybe the type of job that their family has always had, or their mum or their dad or whatever, or it was expected of them because they're very intelligent or something like that. But I feel that with these other cards coming out as well, this isn't entirely who they are. I feel, yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's like I say, I feel like maybe had their circumstances been different, they maybe would have gone into a different career path, or had an alternative kind of life, or done a different course at university, or something like that. Yeah, I'll keep that there. So next we have the Fatalist. So with the Fatalist, I saw this very much as the, oh god, I can't remember which one it was now. I think it was the Two of Swords. I can't remember if it was the 2 or the 8. Again, let's have a look. Let's see what I put. Two of Swords, there we go. See, I know what I'm talking about, guys. I know what I'm talking about here. I've also put Wheel of Fortune because of the wheel here. So I've put, again, traits-wise, someone that can maybe be perceived as naive, gullible in some respects, lucky, which is interesting, not self-aware, or not, and by that, I don't mean this person's like really stupid or ignorant or anything like that at all. What I mean is that they might not be always aware of, I don't know, like, for example, the volume of their voice, or aren't aware of, you know how we all have like little things that we do or say, or little traits, I suppose, I don't know. Anyway, it's like they've got something, one of those that, like, say for example, they chew really loud, or they slurp their drink. It's just things like that they're not very self-aware of these things. There's someone that is very positive, optimistic, very trusting. I've also put the words faith and faithful, which is interesting because again we've got the cross here. Not as they seem, and I've put up and down, which makes no sense. I've also highlighted the word here, which is Paris. So Paris might be significant to some of you, or France in some way, shape or form. I forgot to tell you what this one was as well, because I'm sure there was something on there. Oh, there was, but it didn't come out as anything. Oh, okay, so ignore me. So anyway, the rest of the words I've got here is ride the wheel of fortune, balance, instability, unpredictability. Yeah, so it's almost like, and what's interesting as well is how both of these guys are, well, one, they're facing one another, and two, they both have blindfolds on. So it's almost like two parts of, it's almost like the kind of opposite, isn't it, of this other person who's, and I think that might be telling of this person. Now I've got another card that came out as well, the Alchemist, which automatically makes me think of the medical field because of the symbol here, and but it's called the Alchemist as well. So obviously take what resonates. For some, I want to say paramedic, ambulance driver, worker, something like that. I don't know, that's very specific, I know, but that's just... Right, anyway, let's see what I put for the Alchemist. I put... Here we go. Transformer, inquisitive, survivor, brave and confident. So I didn't link this to a tarot card. This is one of the very few that I didn't. I just couldn't, I just did not channel that energy from it. Knows who they are, charismatic, intelligent. Oh no, that's a lie. I did. I've put magician energy. Sorry guys, I'm lying. And the alchemist has the capacity to open your eyes, spiritual, philosophy, state of constant wonder and presence. A visionary has survived isolation and contrived misrepresentation. Is there anything else that I noticed? I just highlighted this bit that's on the card. So we've got a date on, well, a year on here as well. We've got 1828. Obviously, I imagine that specific year probably doesn't resonate with anyone, but those numbers may, 18 and 28, 1, 8, 2, 8. So 8 comes up twice at August, could be a significant month. With this being Virgo, obviously some of you will be born in August, so this could very well be your energy. But yeah, I highlighted this. So it says the Dean of Rochester. The Dean of Rochester. So that might mean something to some of you, or Rochester might mean something to some of you. Yeah. I think this might be linked to the same thing though, because that's what I was saying, is how this person I don't think is exactly as they seem. It's kind of like they come across as one way, but there's a lot more to them, which is like with the alchemist and the magician. So this could all be one person. I'm going to put them all together. Yeah. It's all right. Sorry, Virgo, your one is slightly different to how everyone else is, but hey. We go with it. Again, the colour matches. Interesting. Anyway, right. Jesus, that's a lot longer. That's because we had 3 instead of the normal 1. So next I'm going to pull 2 cards from the Soul Connection Oracle to get an idea about a bit more energy and just information. But going by how this happened, it might be more than 2 that come out for you guys, but we'll see. You want to come out. 100% want to come out. One more, please. Okay. Oh, just dropping cards. Oh, you. Just make sure my lenses come out. Okay. So you've got admire and bond. So it's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner. And this is quite cute. They've got little matching tattoos. So again, that might be something significant. It's an anchor. So it makes you think about groundedness. Obviously links to the sea, navy. Then you've got bond with this really pretty yellow flower. A love bond grows stronger over time. So I feel this admire is to do with the admiration you feel for this person, with the difficulties / complexities I think that they struggle with. I think it's personally, I feel it's to do with family. Obviously take what resonates. If that doesn't, then don't worry about it. But I feel it is for the lot of the case. It could be work, it could be anything, but for the majority I feel it's something to do with family. Now bond, I love bond grows stronger over time. So this is making me think, well, it's making me think of a couple of things. One, it's making me feel that for some of you, this person may be a friend in your life currently, and they may be someone that you've maybe never even considered to see in that light, but you just do one day, or they you, and you know, that kind of thing. for some of you, it might be that's how this starts. It might start off as a friendship, you know, someone maybe you work with, and then it just develops. Or it might be a case that you meet in a romantic way. Well, no, not in a romantic way. That's not what I wanted to say. Well, it could be, I don't know. But I mean, in like a love, like kind of like a dating app, basically, is what I'm saying, which obviously is not romantic. Don't know why I said that. And for whatever reason, and it goes slowly, which isn't a bad thing at all. And I think that's quite a lot to do with perhaps this person's job or work. I'm drawn to the heart here as well, as I was talking, how it's kind of like two halves of a whole. It's making me think maybe, again, obviously take what resonates. I know kind of like soulmate, twin flame connections, that kind of thing, maybe. I'm just trying to think where I'm going to put everything, because I know I'm not going to have space for all my cards otherwise, basically, is why I'm faffing at this minute in time. Remove you up there. Put you guys. That's annoying, you can't see them all. But hey, as is life. There you go, that's the best I can do at the minute, I'm afraid. It's your fault, Virgo, for having so many cards, so don't blame me. Right, let's get into the tarot then, shall we? So I'm using one of my more kind of traditional decks for this reading, but it will still be clarified by my usual Dark Mansion Tarot. So I'm going to go for Virgo, but it's going on its okay. Oh, lovely. So you got the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Yeah, I know about these already, but I'll get into them in a minute. Can I? No. Yes. No. Okay. If you ever watched my videos before, you guys know how shit I am at this, so it's fine. And even though I've been doing this now for what, nearly a year, as you can see, I have not improved. Ooh, there's a Magician. We mentioned the Magician earlier with the Alchemist. Page of Cups, but he didn't fall out, but he might come out, we'll see. But I just wanted to mention that I just saw him. It's kind of shown to me. Whoa. King of Swords. And can I have one more card, please? What's going up next? Another life in 2023. No. Cute Ace of Cups. I did see it earlier. I wish I'd showered it now because it would have been cool. Anyway, and the back of the deck you've got Six of Wands with the Six of Pentacles underneath, which is in reverse, but we don't worry about that. I got a 5 into that, but that isn't, I don't feel that's prominent, but lovely. So, Virgo, this is really nice. Really, really nice. Just double check that all those are in. Apologies guys, I went to check if they were all in frame and then my thing popped up to tell me that my camera, well, phone was running low on battery and blah blah blah. Anyway, so starting over here with the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is, for me anyway, a lot to do about the need to let go. It's not letting go of something, it's holding on to something. I'm not 100% what it is. I have an idea, but I'm not going to say, because when I get the clarification cards in a moment, that will, well, hopefully it'll clarify. But I'm kind of seeing it as a few things, really. I said I wasn't going to say it, but then I am anyway, but whatever. It's kind of not, well, your person, this person, not letting go of this, or their values, their not their values, what they feel to be their responsibilities. Not struggling to let go of that mindset and being more playful. It's a phrase that I'm getting. I'm also getting it as in not letting go, as in not them or you not letting the other one go, if that makes sense. So it's like when you meet, that instant bond is there, and you're like, no, I'm not letting this person go, I'm holding on to this person, I'm keeping them in my life. Two of Cups is pretty obvious, really, especially when it's in this kind of romantic love reading. It's about a new relationship, which is obvious, so we don't really need to go much more into that, to be honest with you. Now, the Magician came out, and we did mention the Magician earlier, as I said, with the Alchemist. So I feel very much that this is representing your person, which doesn't surprise me, actually, because of them coming out with all these different archetypes that came out with them. The Magician obviously has all of the four elements of tarot. He has the Cups, the Swords, the Wands, Cups, the Swords, the Wands, and the Pentacles. I don't know why I was blanking there on Pentacles. This person is very... I just see them as someone who is very, very successful. Very, very successful. And that might even intimidate you slightly. They're very successful. It's like they're very high up, maybe in their job, or the type of job they have is something that's highly respected by people, or something like that. But they're very humble, they're very down to earth. They definitely they don't think they're like better than anybody at all. They're very, very humble. For some of you, like I say, I want to say that it maybe intimidates you slightly, but I think I feel for the majority of you, it doesn't at all. I think maybe it surprises you that it doesn't, because it's just the way they are with their energy, and you just know that they're genuine and they have a calming presence. Yeah. Now, the King of Swords, I feel, is... I think this... I do believe this is you. So the King of Swords is someone who is quite... although it could be them. Because it's a lot to do with the attributes of this that we mentioned earlier. Someone who is quite logical, they're quite methodical. They can be quite serious, but I mean, as I said, that doesn't mean they don't have a fun, playful side as well, because I do believe this person does. And you've got all these butterflies here, and butterflies are represent transformation. And we mentioned about transformation again with the Alchemist, and the fact that, again, like I say, you have all these different cards for this person. And some of you, it might be more than one person that you may potentially date or see, but I feel that a lot of this is to do with one particular person. Now, you have the Ace of Cups as well, which again signifies the start of a new connection. I do feel that this connection is very, very important, is very significant. I really do. And especially with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is all about kind of like public acclaim. Now, I don't mean that you're going to be famous or anything like that. Maybe you will be, maybe you are, who knows. Or your person here. But I think it's more to do with, well, it's a whole multitude of things. It represents how you feel about them, how, you know, awesome they are and how great they are. It's how they feel about you. It's how your friends and family feel about them, their friends and family feel about you, and your spirit guide, your spirit team as well. Very happy, very celebratory. The fact that the cups that have come through as well, I'm just seeing that it's gonna. But then you have got a wand here. But I just feel that for the majority of you, this person, as I said, I think some of you may know them. I think maybe for quite a lot of you, you haven't met them yet. I think this is going to be someone new. But you're just going to feel that automatic bond with them. So let's get some clarification cards and get a bit more information. So, can I just get clarification cards for Pentacles? Sorry, I'm just getting it coming through. The main kind of difficulties that this connection is going to potentially have, I feel, is to do with these responsibilities that this person has, or they feel that they have. I feel that that's going to have, but I don't think it's going to be anything major. I don't think it's going to cause too many like major arguments or disagreements or anything like that. But I think this connection is going to be good for them in the sense that it's going to highlight to them how important how important it is that you do have your own life and that you do have a balance. King of Swords. So yeah, it is what I said it was. It's to do with the responsibilities that they feel they have. Them having to embody this King of Swords energy. See the world, it didn't fall, so I'm not taking it. We'll see if it comes out later. These cards were flying out earlier, but then it's not. Moon. The Ten of Wands. So I wanted to pull them both. I did say about Ten of Wands energy earlier, didn't I? Can I get a clarification card, please, for the Magician, please? I think I know what's going to come. Judgment. Nice. No, okay. Declaration for the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? Thank you. Page of did see him in the other deck earlier, but he didn't come out, but he's come out here. Can we get clarification for the Ace of Cups? Whoa, that's just me again, as usual. My sloppy shuffling, guys. Can we get clarification, please, for the Ace of Cups? No, okay. You cannot give me like 5 cards, that's insane. No. Yeah, 1 card, please, to clarify the Ace of Cups. He wanted to come out earlier, didn't he? That's why I said no, because he was supposed to come out here. Cool. And then on the back of the deck, we have the Empress and the 6 of Pentacles again, which is, I'm going to take that, because you had the 6 was on the back of the other one as well, wasn't it? I'll take it as well. I think it's important. So let's go. So King of Swords, yeah, we've already clarified what that was about. So the 2 of Cups. So the Moon and the 10 of Wands, clarifying the 2 of Cups. So the Moon tends to normally be about our kind of like our subconscious mind. So or secrets, things like that. For me, this particular moon card, I always think of it a lot of the time is to do with communication, about you needing to communicate with your person. And I'm very sorry, this happens. I can't help but see the keys here, and it's reminding me of the keys or key that I saw. I'm sure it was on this card. Yes, there's a key here as well. It's just, sorry, it's just linking it in my mind. It's pulling it. So it's like, yes, okay, thank you. So this person, they are going, I mean, I think we've kind of already covered this really, to be fair. Whatever this responsibility is that they have, as I said, I think for some it's something to do with their work, or it could be something to do with their family. It could be both of those. It could be a whole manner of things. Obviously, you know your situation, or will know your situation when you're in it. This, whatever it is something that is obviously very important, and isn't something that, to be honest with you, I think is just good. Well, to be honest, I don't think it's ever going to go away. I think it is just what it is. Because if it is to do with work and things like that, they love their job. But anyway, it means this about the connection, how I said earlier about it kind of maybe being slow. What I'm seeing here in like them coming forward with their feelings. They're not going to want to rush into it with the 10 of Wands here as well, because of this. And I think it's a lot of it's to do with the time factor. As I said, I think that they are going to find it difficult to spend a lot of time with you, but you don't, to me, I don't know obviously what you guys are like, but I feel that you will 100% understand, and you won't mind, you know, well, you will to a point, because obviously, you know, especially when you first start seeing someone or getting in a relationship, you want to see them all the time, don't you? But you will 100% get it and understand, so it won't cause friction. I think, you know, important events, you know, like birthdays, anniversaries, those kinds of things, they're not going to miss those. They very rarely might have to, but you know, they wouldn't do that. But as I was trying to say, I feel that they feel it's going to be difficult. They don't want to get too sorry, I'm having to just stop to try and think my thoughts and try and order it to be able to communicate it in a way that makes sense. So it's like, yeah, okay, thank you. So it's like they don't want to express too strongly too soon about their feelings for you, even though they will feel them, because they don't want you feeling too emotionally invested with them, because I think maybe perhaps in the past this responsibility has been a big problem for previous relationships and connections, and they don't want that to happen with you. They don't want you to feel too invested in them, like with the Four of Pentacles, and be sat here like the guy here, longing for them, wanting to spend time with them. Not that they're egotistical and they think that they're amazing, that's how you're going to feel, but they don't want you to potentially miss out on being with somebody that will give you the attention and time that they think and know you deserve, that they're not always necessarily going to be able to give to you. Yeah, I think I explained it. I hope I did. That's what this Ten of Wands is about. It's about, I mean, if you can see the complete dismay is the word I would use here on his face. Because they want to shower you with gifts. They want to take you on holiday. They want to spend all their time with you all the time. But as I said, it's like they've got these different things, like the two different people, and because of their job, their responsibilities, or whatever it is, they can't do that. It's not practical for them, and they feel really guilty about it. But they're also sad about it because they want to be with you, spend more time with you. But as I said, I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. I think you're going to understand it. But that is one of the biggest concerns and worries that they have, or will have, with the moon as well. As I say, a lot of that's to do with kind of secrets and things. But that, yeah. Oh, that was a lot, wasn't it? So you've got Judgment, clarifying, the Magician. Yes, thank you. So for me, Judgment is different in different readings and obviously different decks. This particular Judgment, I always see it as a celebration from the spirit, your spirit guides, your angels, your archangels, what have you. Being all happy, and because as you can see, that this is like kind of like the reception of a wedding. Obviously, I'm not saying you have to be married or get married to this person. It just is what it is. It's, you know, it's a celebration though. Is the message, and they're all happy about it. It's like your ancestors. That's why they represent like skeletons, those that have passed. But I also get that it's because it's clarifying the Magician, which I believe is representing this person. I feel it's them. They're so happy and excited to be with you, to meet when they meet you or when they're with you. It's like a little part inside. I think maybe they'll be very good at probably disguising it and playing it cool. But inside, they're well chuffed. They're like, yes, Virgo is mine. No, you know what I mean. Not in a possessive way. So you've got the Page of Cups, clarifying the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords energy, again, I felt was more to do with them. I'm not really getting a lot of your energy here, if I'm honest with you. A lot of this is to do with them, which is fine because that's what we want. With the Page of Cups, clarifying the King of Swords, this is all about the inner conflict that I mentioned here. So they have the logical sense of the King of Swords, but then they have the Page of Cups, which is like in a love romantic reading, to do with like kind of like someone who has a crush, that kind of thing, you know, the very beginnings of a connection. And that obviously a king is higher up than a page, and at the beginning that is how it is going to be. I feel that a lot of the time it is going to be the case even further into the relationship, because of the nature of this responsibility or this job that this person has. Not that they're choosing it over you, it's not like that, but it's just that it is, because, you know, for a lot of people, Work is just work. It's just something that you have to do to pay your bills a lot of the time. And if, you know, if you don't completely hate your job and the people you work with are nice, then bonus. But for this person, they love their job. As I said, I feel it's something quite I think maybe it might be a job that might help people as well in some way, shape or form. Lawyer, I don't know. Anyway, but that's what it's saying is about, and the balance or lack thereof at the very beginning of the relationship. But as to be expected, you know, when you're first starting getting to know someone, they're not as big of a priority. Obviously, you still have to make time for them and make an effort, but they're not as a bigger priority as they will be further down the line. And that's how it will be. Now you have the Page of Wands clarifying the Ace of Cups. So the Page of Wands to me is always about something, it's like a new, it isn't too dissimilar to the Ace of Wands, to be honest. For me anyway. It's that next step further forward though. But if I'm honest, I'm not 100% sure why it's clarifying the Ace of Cups. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not sure. So, for that reason, we will get another card. Can I please get another card for why is the Page of Wands clarifying the Ace of Cups? Can I get a clarification card for the Ace of Cups, please? Virgo. Why is the Ace of Cups, please? Are you serious? Fine. 2. So we got the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, I think, but one more, yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, got it. So what they're saying with the Page of Wands, clarifying the Ace of Cups, with the 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles is all about something growing, it not being quite ripe yet. As you can see, the farmer here, he's growing his crops and they're not quite ripe, they're not quite ready yet to be picked. And the Page of Wands is here as, so it's kind of like that inner child almost of us that's like, I want what I want and I want it now. You know, it's kind of like Veruca out of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, if any of you ever watched the original one as well. And she's like, I want it now. I very much embody that energy, I won't lie, so I'm not coming for anyone that does as well. But it's reminding you to not be like that. If you can try not to try and maybe keep that part of you in check. Because obviously if you pick fruit before it's completely ripe, it's going to make you ill, more than likely. And it's not going to be, a lot of the time, as big as it can be. It's to do with what I was saying about how, especially at the beginning, the relationship, this person's job or responsibility, whatever it is, being a bit more of a prominent fixture in their life. It's just reminding you to basically not be like, obviously you do have to kick them up the bum sometimes, I won't lie, probably, but it's telling you not. It's, you know, good things come to those who wait. And with the 8 of Cups here as well. So the 8 of Cups is all about moving forward, leaving the past behind. And that is what will happen with them. Now, I'm not saying they're going to leave their job or anything like that. But what I'm saying is that this will switch. This will become a Page of Swords and this will become a King of Cups. The relationship will be more important, will be the most important thing. That's what they're saying. on the back of the deck, you also had the Empress. So the Empress is, well, for starters, we've got, I want to say she's Taurus, but no, I'm thinking the Queen of Pentacles. She's not too dissimilar to the Queen of Pentacles, that's why I get them a bit middled up, if I'm honest. She's very much about feminine energy. Now, regardless of what your gender is, regardless of what this person's gender is, we all have both masculine and feminine energy. And the Empress is very much about that. It's about growing. And that's what they're saying with this person, is because the feminine energy is more, you know, more your feelings, emotions, expressing yourself, nurturing, compassion, that kind of thing. The softer side of human nature, of your personality, basically. And this thinks of the harvest. It's growing, and that's also, I think, maybe partly what this is talking about here. Well, it is about this person, how that side of them is going to grow, as mentioned. That's why the Six of Pentacles has come out in both decks. Because the Six of Pentacles in this deck, as you can see, it's got the scales here and they're balanced. And that's what it's about. It's about getting the balance for this person. And it's also about sharing. So perhaps I would say maybe if you're more, which I think most of you will be, more emotionally, I want to say emotionally available for some reason. I'm not saying this person is emotionally unavailable. I'm just saying that maybe you're a bit more, yeah. It's about sharing that with them and letting them understand that it is okay to share and to open up. They're safe with you, is what I want to say. Yeah. Cool. All right then, Virgo. Sorry, this was a bit of a long, intense one as well. I feel there was a lot of stuff coming through here. Not that wasn't for the other guys, but for you guys in particular, I just felt there was, well, there was one very particular message, but it was a very, very strong one. So interesting. Anyway, so now we're going to get some letters, numbers, and or star signs, just to give you guys maybe a bit more information about this person or confirmations or what have you. So if you bear with the noise. Okay, cool. Right. So we have Virgo. Oh no, it's this Aquarius, I beg your pardon. Yeah, you're Aquarius with, I want to say that's pretentious, but I know it doesn't say pretentious. So this person could very well be an Aquarius. I don't feel they are. I want to say, I'm not actually sure what star sign they can be, to be honest, because they're, I'm not sure, if I'm honest. I'll pull some cards, see if we can get some information on that. So you got the letter R, got the letter Z, or Z for my friends across the pond. Letter E, a Y, New York for some reason, something. You got an F, a Q, and the number 4, which is April, which did come up, I think, earlier. Yes, when I was talking about the diamonds. There, so this person could, April might be a significant month. This person might be either Aries or Taurus energy. Because we haven't got a lot. I mean, that's the other thing that's interesting about this person, with them being the Magician, I think. A good mix of all the different elements. Interesting. Let's pull up one card there and see if we can get clarification on what they can, we can get information on what their star sign is maybe, or at least what element it is, so we get a bit more of an idea. So person needs for Virgo star sign. So Judgment is the one that landed on me, so I'm taking that. Now, I don't actually know what star sign. I don't think there is one for Judgment. Let me have a look. Let me double check. No, doesn't say. Obviously, if you know it to be linked to a star sign, please put it in the comments below. But it's making me think that you'll just know, is what I'm saying. It's like, use your judgment. That's cheesy, but hey. Right, anyway, let's try and get this reading finished before my phone dies. So we get some messages from the fairies. So fairies, do you have anything, what would you like to say to Virgo, either about this connection or anything else? Let's see. So flower power. You want to come out? You want to come out? Anything else? Anything else? No. Cool. Right, so first one you got was flower power. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. This always makes me think of jasmine, which is my favourite smell of all time, my favourite. If anyone ever wants to buy me jasmine, I don't fucking know. Anyway, I just thought I'd share. So yeah, spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. And obviously Virgo, as your earth sign, you do have that extra connection to earth, so that might be. You've got be yourself. This one's come out in a few of these, which I love. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. Yes, sorry, this is connected to this. This is very important because, as I mentioned, I think for some of you, majority not, but some maybe, you might potentially be intimidated by this person or think that they wouldn't even notice you. But just be yourself, because that's what they're going to fall in love with. That's what they're going to love about you. Because you're yourself. Most people are not themselves around them. That's what I'm getting. Emotional healing. Wow, this is a... I don't normally pay too much attention to the artwork on these cards, if I'm honest, but this one, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And again, you've got this green emerald stone here. Make me think of May. Look at Taurus, Gemini. And you've got a lot of butterflies here. Again, more transformation. Daffodils. When did daffodils bloom? I can't remember. Whenever. Anyway, emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. That's cute. And heart chakra. Okay, thank you. And you got birthday. Oh, how cute. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. So take that if that resonates for any of you. If not, don't worry about it. That might be a specific message. Just could be just for one person. Who knows? And then finally, we're going to get some channel messages from your person or their higher self, whatever it is that comes out. Yeah. So, what would they like to say to Virgo? What would Virgo's person like to say to them? What would Virgo's person like to say to them? Jesus. Oh, you came out as well. I can't stop thinking about you. I love being goofy with you. Oh, I love that one. That one's one of my favourite ones. That's so cute. Mainly because I'm evidently very goofy, probably. But that's not the point. What else would they like to say to Virgo? I'm looking at something else. Jesus. Didn't I keep seeing Jesus today? And it's seeing that cross has just made me think about it. So I apologise if I'm offending anyone with that. I don't mean to. But there you go. Okay, that's just me dropping it. You're not having them as well, guys, I'm afraid. Right. Okay, that's it. That's your lot. So we have, oh, you have my heart. Sorry, that one's so cute. You light me up. I want to kiss you. And I've been goofy with you. And I can't stop thinking about you. Oh, so cute. And I think you and Leo are the only two so far that have had purely positive, and that's what I was getting with this person. I don't see any, I mean, obviously no relationship is perfect, as is no person. But I just don't see any, or at least at the beginning, or when I'm seeing this, big problems. I just see it being a nice, very natural connection. Which is interesting because don't think I've ever used that phrase before, but a very natural connection. And yeah, you guys got all positive. Yay. Anyway, Virgo, thank you so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please let me know how you got on and whether this resonated, whether it didn't. Also, if you have any suggestions for any future videos even you would like to see. I am doing personal readings currently, so if you are interested, please either contact me via my Facebook channel, which is Tashwini Tarot, or drop me a DM on Instagram, which is just Tashwini, or you can email me. My email address is in the description box. But yeah, I'm going to leave that there. And as always, Virgo, I am sending you all much love and much peace.